When the Broad Museum closed its doors for the pandemic 14 months ago, its director thought it was closing for just 14 days. Its reopening later this month follows the untimely passing of founder and philanthropist Eli Broad. Adrian Alpert gives us a preview of the new exhibit, which includes never-before-seen work at the Broad.
He was looking actually at city maps in the aftermath of the Watts Rebellion.
This is Mark Bradford's monumental painting, Deep Blue, the last artwork Eli Broad acquired after visiting the LA Artist Studio. Broad founding director Joanne Heiler chooses it for our background to remember the legacy of the philanthropist whose recent death just precedes the museum's reopening.
I feel very strongly that he would want us to open as planned, to throw open the doors of this museum, fulfill our mission in the way that we were designed to do that, which is by bringing people into the building to experience the art in person and be part of the healing.
10 years ago, when Eli Broad unveiled the museum design, he cemented his legacy and his vision for it.
Los Angeles clearly is a fitting home for our art collections. For one other reason, I'm convinced Los Angeles has become the contemporary art capital of the world.
Broad declared that admission to the permanent collection would always be free, and the museum reopening May 26th is entirely from the permanent collection. That includes all 13 of its works by artist Jean-Michel Basquiat, 22 works by Roy Lichtenstein, half of them on view for the first time. A special exhibit on the first floor titled Invisible Sun was curated to reflect the past year with themes including revolution and recovery.
I see a lot of angst in this, or am I seeing this wrong?
No, I think you're right. This is Invisible Sun, Algorithm 8. It's a work by Julie Meritou, and it's the work that the exhibition is titled after.
This art was not created for the exhibit, but it fits the theme, pairing artists and their messages.
And then we've paired this artist, this Los Angeles-based artist, with Ray Smith, on the other hand, who is an artist that was born on the border of Texas and Mexico.
The exhibit is big, reminding us that the virtual shows of the past year are not the real thing.
There's no replacement for seeing art in person, and that connection to something larger than yourself is such an important part for all of us.
There are 2 preview weekends for healthcare workers and community groups before opening to the general public.
The Broad opens to the general public at reduced capacity on May 26th, and free tickets are available online starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. Reporting from downtown Los Angeles, Adrian Alpert, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
I love that
true.
Adrian keeps us cultured.
Yeah, and she's so right about seeing art in person. I mean, because it's just not the same looking at a
Exactly.
computer screen.
So true.
Yeah, got to go there in person.